Kilani Jewellery.
Murad,
Yes.
I want this to be fully polished out, cleaned, and ready for today. The client is coming to pick it up. It's very, very important to be nice and shiny.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Oh! Oh! Murad, you need to come to the kitchen. Welcome back to Fresh at the Oven, coming to you live from Kilani Jewellery, ToranoMAX, in the heart of Torano. This intro is crazy. We dropped 40K on it to create you guys the funniest intro every damn week. But this week costed us a lot of money. Let's get on this because we got a lot of juice coming to you guys on the second half with watches. But I wanna show you guys the detail behind ToranoMAX when it comes down to this DK with the 3 hearts, the loving 3 daughters she has. Oh my goodness, she called us and she's like, I believe you can do a design that involves my kids with my pendant, and I want to do my initials. And I wanna make sure that ToranoMAX to be all over my piece. I said, no problem, lady. Let me create you something with the 3 initials. Now, how incredible is to have all her 3 daughters with the letter H. So each heart on this bale exactly has the letter H of each daughter she has. This is going to be sentimental. This jewelry is made for people to stay with them forever. The whole point of why we are creating pieces, art pieces, is because we want to make sure these pieces stays forever with everyone that we're working with. These pieces has to be passed on with a sentimental value. They have to be told with the story when they get passed on. So everyone, if you have a grandma at home, you know a lot of people be waiting for their grandmother's jewelry to be passed on. But let me show you this piece. This piece been in the making for over 6 months. The person didn't have an idea. He just needed to have the letter G with 5 stars, something around it. And he wanted to have ToranoMAX. He gave us the chance to design him many different options. We probably created over 12 different looks for him until we settled in to this final image. This here is rose gold, yellow gold on the stars, and white gold on the drippy G in the center. All VVS DEF, excellent cut with the Kilani Jewellery ToranoMAX special brand engraving on this piece. Now, let me take you into this one. This beautiful pendant is made in rose and white gold, all studded with VVS and the ToranoMAX. Boys, girls, I'm telling you, when it comes down to making your nameplate, making your initial, and you want it to perfect it and have the best jewelry to be made for you so you can stay with it forever. Why would you want to make your nameplate twice in your lifetime? You want to make it one time. That's why this is how it looks with the diamonds. And we brought you this Adriana and Ariana, 2 sisters. We made them 2 plates, solid and yellow gold double plates. Look how shiny and incredible. The amount of polish and the finish and the detail that went behind these 2 nameplates was as important as if you were buying diamond pieces. Why we're doing this? We're doing this because we know when people receive their custom-made nameplates by Kilani Jewellery, they see the beauty, the difference. They sense the royalty when they wear their jewelry. Now, the other day we posted a video to promote why people love bust-down watches. And does it save the price? Does it rise the price if you add diamonds to it or not? And there has been many people making their comments. I love every comment because everyone has been educated differently. Why? It's because who you're related to. Who's the jeweler that's been feeding you all this information? Did you really went and studied all this information before you create something, like before you say, oh, bust down watches loses value? No. I have a big subject about watches, and we brought you guys very, very, very expensive and exclusive watches right here. These watches has a serious price on them, and they will be bust down. But let me show you guys our tennis chains with the VVS. We just got them done. Rose and white, all done, 25 pointers. DEF, excellent cut. These are amazing. The setting behind these tennis wasn't easy, right? To start out a tennis is the easiest thing for any diamond setter to work on. They can use nail and hammer, they can use glasses, they can use naked eye to do it. They can use pliers at home and be able to squeeze the claws and put their stones. Simple. But really here at Kilani Jewellery, we want to perfect all your pieces. From tennis to jewelry to nameplate to rings, and give you guys high value behind the product that you make by Kilani Jewellery. Because the sense of royalty and the flash behind everything that we do in here is to show the world our identity and our client's identity. That is what makes it royalty. The royalty behind Kilani Jewellery, we're working on only the best and the best jewelry to ever come out of here. Look at these two engagement rings, one 3 carat and one 2.7 carat. Now, this emerald and this round diamond in here, so amazing, done with Kilani Jewellery. For the first time ever, we started to implement our ToranoMAX setting on our engagement rings. Take the look right here. It is incredible, it is crazy. These rings has serious values to them, has value to the person that's going to wear them, has value to us because the people that's going to wear them is going to have these engagement rings with them forever. Don't go far, we're going on a break, and we will be back with so much hot and crispy pieces for you.
Kilani Jewellery.
Does bust down watches keep its value? Why the market is driving the price up in these unique watches? Take a look on these APs right beside each other. Why is it outstanding? Because the setting is perfect. This is what you need when you're looking for a bust down watch. Welcome back to ToranoMAX, fresh at the oven, Kilani Jewellery. This is crazy over here. We got you guys our special Audemares. These two yellow gold Audemares has been discontinued with the blue faces. They got tremendous amount of money on each one of them. These watches have detail and value. The people are looking to spend double the value of these watches to be able to wear them. Do you know why? It's because it's a status for you to have this Audemare in blue face right here to be on your wrist. These watches has been discontinued, so it's really hard to find it on people. Do you know why? Because they have value to them. People want to show their identity. They want to show their personality with their jewelry, with the things they wear. So they look for expensive goods like this because they know it's gonna rise in value. Same thing when it comes down to our jewelry. We make them in all solid, VVS, DEF. We put extreme care into our pieces. We put detail, attention. We take the knowledge of our mind and the experience we earned throughout the years in making jewelry and studying diamonds on watches. And we know now we have perfected the best setting worldwide to actually be done on watches. Do you know, watches, they do lose their value to the company that made it because they won't service you with the warranty, which is okay, because these watches won't break. You don't need to service a watch that worth 200,000. These watches were made proper with so much detail and work and jewels, and everything was correctly done. Unless you drop it or you attempt to break it, yes, these watches can actually need service. So when it comes down to studding them out with diamonds, like these Pateks we're going to stud, they're very rare. They're very rare and very, very expensive, and not easy for jewelry stores to have. Look at this beautiful 5990 stainless steel. It retails at 68K. But do you know what the price of this watch now is? 120K USD. It is only stainless steel. It is so unique. It is rare. Now imagine if you take a 120K watch like this Patek that is rare, like us, Kilani Jewellery, and stud it out with diamonds. We are going to charge 60, 50,000 to stud out these watches with VVS, DEF, excellent cut, excellent engraving, excellent setting to make sure this watch will never lose its value. We've done it so many times and we're going to do it again and again. So if you think it is a stupid idea to bust down watches like this and you lose your money, I don't think I'm in this business because I think I'm stupid doing this investment. No, people will stare at you and call you for it. Like today in the morning, I had people from Australia calling me and like, Kilani, all your Patek, the 5711 blue, I want it right now in Sydney, Australia, paid, but don't even sell it. Send me the list of all your watches, I'm buying them. I was like, guy, I'm going to bust them down. He's like, man, I'm buying every single watch that you have right now. No questions, send me the list, send me the price. Now, I could sell them plain and I can still bust them down and make money. Look at this big boss rose gold Patek, the 5980R. This one, it is the boss of them all. This one starts at $110K plus tax. Now, can you take a guess if I'm going to bust down this watch and we get our team to actually stare at it and look at it and calculate how we're going to do it? You think we're going to ruin this watch? No. This watch will add a value of 50,000 or 60,000 or 70,000, whatever the setting we're going to do on this watch. And as this watch keep rising in value, the watch with our diamond setting will always rise in value. It will never stop gaining value whatsoever. Now, look at this one. All these collection of watches. I bet any person in Toronto or Canada to have all these collection in hand right now. This is massive, guys. I'm only bringing you Pateks, putting serious values on them. This is insane. I want you guys to see the value behind these watches and understand why we're doing this. I'm sweating right here, so hot today. It's crazy. Let me wipe up a little bit. Okay, guys, jewelry, when it's casted into gold, it's usually raw like this. Now look at this gold. This gold didn't just happen where everybody looked for gold. Gold was founded thousands of years ago. Countries and civilizations fought for gold. Vikings traveled oceans for gold, silver plates, and gems, and all the precious stones. And that's why the sentimental value that we have for jewelry, it's in our blood. It runs in the blood. You can never be without gold, diamonds, or jewelry. It's a status. Once you want to build a status for yourself, you need to have enhancements of jewelry like this. Like the crispiest piece to ever come out of Kilani Jewellery. This one is done for my niece all the way from California, Los Angeles. She is definitely unique. Lulu, my sister called us and she said, I want Lulu's name to be made in white and rose gold with the ToranoMAX setting. My sister has a big jewelry company out in California. but she keeps seeing the uniqueness behind ToranoMAX, and she wanted to have the first pieces to be made for her daughter with a nameplate to be done by us with the ToranoMAX setting. She believes in us. She knows that we've done it different in the jewelry industry. For a big jeweler out of California to call us and say, listen, I want you to make it. I want that ToranoMAX drip on your niece's chest, and making sure the detail on this for my niece is 1000% clean. Now, our Babel link has so much uniqueness here. This Babel link is made in different thicknesses in white, yellow, and rose. The availability of our chains is massive. You can't find it anywhere around the world. You can go and check online and search for white gold chains, and you can probably find 1 or 2 available in one length at any jewelry store or any site. But when you come to Kilani Jewellery, you find every link you want. This Babel link takes over a month and a half to create each chain. This is handmade, looped, and intertwined together before it gets squared and taking shape. This chain is made solid, carefully, each loop looped around each other, and everything's polished to detail, carrying our Kilani Jewellery locks on each chain. The Kilani Jewellery locks is our biggest investment ever came around. Look at these locks, they look like the barrel. We have them in white, yellow, and rose. This clip right here to the side, and when you clip it, let's take it in like this. And you slide it to the side. Do you know why? Because this gives it a complete force handling, pulling, twisting, bending. You can never do anything to our locks. These locks were made engineered by an engineer mind. My father was behind these locks, and when we were calculating how to make sure our locks don't break, because everything we do is extremely solid, is unique, like this band. Look at this band, it's incredibly done. Taking the Cuban link style and having it puffy completely to the side, so see how it looks, how it loops up. Fully done with the ToranoMAX setting. This is insane. And if you look at the pendant that we broke, it's still fresh, it is still hot, it is crispy, because once jewelry is made right, this jewelry will stay with you forever. Now, we come to so much ideas to speak on. Our freshest piece right there is cooking, is roasting. It has so much detail to it. But before we get there, I want to show you. You remember our signature initials that we done in rose gold? People have been flying to Kilani Jewellery asking us if we can actually add diamonds to them. We actually created them in plain to give them to you so you can actually have them solid and bust them down whenever you want, or you can ask us to bust down the top, the bottom plate, whatever you want. All the initials that we have created, they're available in solid, ABC, white, yellow, and rose. We got them all. All you need to do, just send us a request through our app, Kilani Jewellery. You can download it right now through Google Store, App Store. Very simple, it's a free app, and it gives you full understanding on how to custom request, how to shop online, and how to actually search for gold prices and many other choices that you can find with our app that is available. Send the request with us there, and if you're watching us on YouTube, all you gotta do, like, share, drop a comment, or subscribe to our channel so other people can watch and see exclusive videos like this. To all our Instagram followers, I want to give you guys an announcement that Kilani Jewellery, accepting crypto money, it is easy for you to actually make your purchases with Kilani Jewellery with any Bitcoin money. Doesn't matter where you are at in the world, you can call us and put that request. This is amazing. This is the most incredible thing to ever speak on. Now, I want you guys to see these crosses. Rose, white, and yellow. Done in plain gold. So simple, so unique, so precious. They're actually stunning. Each single piece here has so much detail and polish to them. I want you guys to pay attention to this because these crosses costed us more time than actually working on diamond setting. Do you know why? Because to actually give you a plain look on a cross like this little, and having it so shiny, so polished all around, this is attention. This is what's called detail. This is the whole idea behind these crosses, and we're making them to be available for everybody. Look at this queen pendant. We made a long time. The guy came back and he asked to bust down the bale. And we found some broken stones chipped up because it was set by the old setters that we used to use when we used to subcontract our jewelry. Now we're making our jewelry here, we can find all the flaws. So whenever someone brings back our old jewelry and we find chipped stones, anything that's broken, we change it immediately and give them full service. Look at this queen lady right here. Queen Elizabeth, done with so much detail. The hair, the crown, the ears, the face, the lips, the nose, you can see everything. It is detailed and polished and shiny all around. This is done so many years ago. Look at it right now. It is insane. It is crazy. You want to make sure when you buy jewelry, it has to have a sentimental value. If it was something you're buying today or something that you are going to create with your grandmother's pieces like this one, it has to have sentimental value. Man, look at this. Now, this sapphire was passed on by a grandmother to her niece, and she gave her this one. And she told her, you can have it. It was made in a ring, this little sapphire. But she wanted this sapphire to be taken out and studded on a pendant for her. And she came to Kilani Jewellery. She made the right choice. She definitely made the right choice by coming right here to make her piece done by Kilani with the sapphire from her great grandmother or grandmother. Now, this one will have a story. Because when she passes it on to her daughter, she will tell her that this sapphire was passed on by your great grandmother to me. And then it was made in a ring, and then we took it to Kilani Jewellery, we took off the sapphire and created a pendant of it. And now it's made to be passed on to you, daughter. And it goes on and on and on. This jewelry is like a museum for us. This art is done to be perfect. So when people see it 100 years from now, they can remember, fresh out the oven, Kilani Jewellery, ToranoMAX was behind the making of these pieces. Now I want you guys to know, our wedding bands, from every size, from every shape, they are available right here, all done with solid VBS DEF in color. The uniqueness behind all these bands, each band has its own unique identity, has its own size, carat, weight of diamonds, and the way the calculation behind these, it took time because each stone, each emerald, each baguette, each stone that was there, which is oval, we have the oval pear shapes and emeralds and baguettes. Each one of them had to be thought out, cut correctly to be made into these beautiful bands all around, like my wedding band. Look at it. This wedding band is so incredible. I can't take it off anymore. It looks like a table of water. Ice going all around my finger, man. I had to change my old wedding band and came in to this one. I had to finalize this. Now, I'm getting extremely hot. I wanna know, our freshest piece right here got 3 minutes to go. But we're gonna take it to the next level. I wanna tell you guys that the freshest, the crispiest piece sitting behind this oven, it is unique. I have to tell you a story. This one is done for me actually. It is done with the stone that was purchased about 12 years ago. This stone, it actually represents my birthstone. I'm born in October. Our birthstone is a pink for October, or an opal, or you can have different gems that represent that month. So I like opal. I always looked for different look in opal. I didn't want no white opal, no blue opal, because I've seen them used for ladies and all type of jewelries. And I wanted something to be done for me to represent my manhood, basically. So I wanted to find a unique opal. I went shopping, and for years I couldn't find one. But I found this one unique opal, so big as a rock, so rare in color. It's a South African opal. The South African opal, it's called fire opal. It is different. Now, I want you guys to know, I'm gonna cut it a bit shorter because the hottest, the freshest, and the crispiest piece always comes out from this oven. And this oven got you cooking the hottest, the freshest, the crispiest. And the freshest piece to ever come out of Kilani Jewellery, ToranoMAX. This dragon, this fire dragon, holding the fire opal. We designed this 6 months ago. Look at the shape and the detail of this one. It has diamonds everywhere. This opal is so unique. Let me show you guys. Look at the back of it. Look at the back. This dragon is fully iced out all around. This was done by hand. This opal had to be carefully set between the claws and the teeth of this dragon. This dragon is so tough. It's so crazy. He's full of fire. Now this fire opal, uniquely set and precisely done with this dragon. This dragon done in 18 karat with a special 18 karat beaded chain by Kilani Jewellery. This chain is completely unique, it's so solid. You'll be seeing me wearing my own unique opal or fire opal dragon. This dragon is the freshest and the hottest and the crispiest to come out of Kilani Jewellery ToranoMAX oven. But I want you guys to know that next week we're coming back with more hot, fresh, crispy pieces to ever blow your mind.